Well, hey, Nick, how's it
Hi
going?
there. How are you?
I am good. I am good. I'm good. Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming. Oh, there's my honey Joe.
Hey
Oh,
everybody, thank
my,
you
my.
for coming. Oh, there.
Oh, I got to mute stuff. I thought I was muted. Apparently not.
Wow, we have a lot of people in here already.
We sure do. Whoops, I need that. Hey, Tony. How are you doing, Tony?
Hi,
Good to
Tony.
see
Tony,
you.
Tony, Tony.
Are you still sore but a bit better? Okay, okay. There's Mr. Boudreaux. What's
Hi, Mr.
cooking?
Brudeau.
We got all kinds of things cooking. We got lots going on today. We're adjusting a few things just because of technical difficulties. My eyes are just, they don't like being outside lately. There
Hi,
must be
Joe Durbin.
pollen. Joe, Joe Durbin. Hello, honey. Well, you both look amazing today. Well, thank
Oh,
you.
well, thank you, Joe.
Wow, he's such a
So
kind
sweet.
gentleman.
And boy, do we love Diane's new camera.
I mean to tell you, isn't he just amazing? I was
He
so
is amazing.
He said, well, I told you about two. I said, that doesn't mean one of them are mine.
That was very thoughtful of him.
It was very
Big
thoughtful. Big
Red.
Red's here. Hello, Big Red. Big Red,
Mr. V. Rose.
Big Red. V Rose. The V Rose is in the house, the V Rose. All right, guys. Yes, I'm drinking stinging nettle. See, this
And
is,
I've been using the stinging nettle on my hair.
you have.
Yes.
I do see a difference. Do you feel a difference?
I feel a difference.
What
And
do
it,
you
it
feel
just
different?
seems like it's growing faster
Okay.
and it's thickening up, which I don't need, but it is getting thicker.
Very good.
And I don't shed as much.
No, that's interesting. Okay. I'm going to have to look into that on my own level for sure. For sure. How are things at home? Let's see. Emma graduated. She
She
got a
did.
deer hit. And how's that process
Well,
going?
the
I mean,
car
that
is
is
still in the shop. It's still not fixed. So we're juggling trying to get her to work and she starts school Monday. So we're hoping they're waiting on parts. It's taking a very long time to get the parts in.
are they getting parts, new parts or aftermarket?
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not sure. My husband's dealing with all that, and that was just one last thing that I didn't have to deal with. So,
Right.
so
Well,
because
yeah.
we
So
were dealing with the school and her having to have the vaccination, and
oh, she
so I've
has
had
to have that in order to go to school?
she didn't have to. She got exempted, so she didn't have to.
Good.
But it did take a little bit of going through all the red tape to allow her to get to do that.
Okay. So you had to go through that process. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she starts Monday, and she's a college. I have a college kid.
Isn't that
I have
an
a kid in
interesting
college.
thing?
That is just so weird to say.
It is. I agree with you. It's
Coming
crazy.
in hot.
Coming in hot. Hi. Coming
I
in
love
hot.
that.
Shawnee, you're just so funny. Love you tons. Love you tons. Our Lisa Simplified will not be here with us today. Unfortunately, she had an appointment, and due to what was going on with us personally, on Tuesday, we had to attend to some things that could not wait. And you put it off as long as you can, then you finally have to deal. So I had to postpone to today. I'm glad we're here today. I was actually excited. I was like, man, I'm excited. So, but because of that, Lisa scheduled her life around Tuesdays,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's not going to be here. The tincture situation is going to go a little bit different, simply because Lisa's not here. And Nix. I don't know. She can't do her tincture because she can't show it. So
My
you're going to have to
sister
video it
will.
and send it to me so we can show that you did do it. How's that?
What's that?
You can video it and send it to me, and then
Yes, I can do that. Yes.
then we can put
I
it up on another time to
yes, we'll
show
do
the
that.
people you did indeed do it.
And yes, we could do
And
that.
yeah, we can do that.
So, Mr.
Um,
Doughboy, good afternoon.
how's your
And
plant
the
doing?
Department of Numismatics is here.
Well, let's pick on her then. You're going to pick on Nick because Lisa's not here, Joe? Huh,
Oh,
imagine that.
that's okay. I can take it.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want you to feel left out, don't you know?
Oh boy.
Hey, Mr. Doughboy, my buddy, my friend of friends, my pal. How are you doing? Sharpen your pencil, sir. I'm pretty sure we will need to take notes. You might, Joe. You very well
And
might.
Joe says, no, pick on Lisa.
Good afternoon, Department of Numismatics. I am so glad you came here. And by the way, thank you very much for the shout out when we were on the stream about what we do here.
Oh,
We
yes.
are about being self sufficient, saving money, and that creative energy to be able to do what you do and see what God has put on this earth is
Yeah.
very huge. It all began with dandelions, don't you know?
A week.
Dandelions started this whole thing, I'm telling you, and it just expanded beyond our horizons. Let's see.
Boy.
I know.
He's so funny.
Fresh loose leaf notebook.
And John, he did a great job on his stream because he usually has a partner, but he did very well.
Oh
Although
yeah,
he
Tenix got bumped off because of internet issues. I was like, that stinks, when that happens.
It does, but he rolled with it. He did it, and he had a lot of things to talk about. It was very
Yes.
interesting. So,
And he
kudos
handled,
to him.
and it is hard hosting by yourself and trying
Very
to
much.
shot and trying
Very
to be.
much.
You did good. You did really good.
Yes, you
That
did.
is not an
Hi,
easy
Thomas.
not an easy task at all.
And Anthony, he's self-sufficient because his wife does it all for him.
What? Joe self-sufficient?
No, Anthony.
You're because she does it all for you. Oh well, Anthony, good for you. So does Joe's wife. I've heard. It's in the rumor mill, but I think Joe's wife does too. Well,
Yes, I
no,
think so
that's not
too.
true. You know what? I have to take that back, and I actually have to defend him because it's a team game.
Yes, it
His
is.
strength is what he does. My strength is what I do, and we pull it together, and that's what you guys get to see. So yeah, kind of crazy. Hopefully it's okay. Some days it's not so good. Yesterday was an interesting stream for us yesterday, but it's neither here nor there. I've got to show you guys some stuff because I'm anxious about it. So check this out. This is my harvest that I did last week. I was telling you on a chat there next.
Yes.
And okay, first of all, I dug up some dandelions. I saw them coming up, and I was like, I need the dandelion root because it's amazing for inflammation, helps with pain, helps with digestion. There's so many benefits, excuse me, that dandelion root has. So those are the roots that I cleaned up, and they're drying. And as a matter of fact,
those look large for dandelions.
They
so
are.
Is that for just one flower?
They're big. Look at this.
Wow.
There's that one. And then some of them are really deep. And look at here. Look how fat that one is.
Yes, I didn't realize they were that large.
So I'm drying them out and see this is, okay, it does snap, but it felt a little soft still in the middle. So it's not quite dry yet. But you chop those up. Okay. And then you can put them in tea or you can roast them a little bit and make dandelion coffee.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool. All right. Then I went to my mom's last week. We couldn't do a live stream because I had to deal. My mom had an appointment. We had to take her. Come to find out, she's got some. She had to. I can't talk about it because I don't have her permission, so I won't. Anyway, the denial is over. Okay, so she's 85 years old, and she's really, really spry and young, acting and very. Has her wits about her for 85. She's doing really, really great. But there are some underlying issues that she finally can't put off or deny or reject or whatever. Yes. And now I know where I get it from. So she had some echinacea plants. So I pulled the plants off. I didn't realize you could also use the leaves. But echinacea is really good. Y'all know you take echinacea drops when you have a cold or whatever. But they have also real beneficial for pain remedy. For example, this pain tincture that I have, I'll show this live real quick, or do this. This is a tincture that I started in July. Okay, it's a pain reliever, and and we'll talk about why we do the tincture, but it has a mixture of echinacea, valerian root, and catnip. And it helps to relieve pain, help with muscle spasm. I mean, it does all kinds of things. So that won't be ready until September because it takes 4 to 6 weeks. Well, 6 to 8 weeks, really. The longer you leave it, the more medicinal properties that'll come out.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, going back to here. And then I got some self-heal. Self-heal I found growing all over the place. I also have a self-heal that I did it's real small, see? I'm shaking it up because that helps with it and everything. This won't be ready till September either, but that's an overall, like its name, self-heal. It targets wherever the body's needing assistance, right?
That's interesting that it could just pinpoint it, so to
Yeah,
speak.
isn't that is very cool, huh?
Good afternoon, AZ Coins.
Hey, AZ Coins, thank you for coming. Then all the raspberries are gone.
Oh,
But I did collect a big batch of raspberry leaves. And from the raspberry leaves, I dried them out. And I label everything because you're not going to remember what's in it. This is
no,
raspberry
I
leaf
label
for tea.
everything.
I know, right?
I do.
The tea. I'm so excited about that. Then I found out and realized, I was like, why doesn't this taste like raspberry? Well, I've got to dehydrate some raspberries and then put a raspberry in my tea to get the flavor. Lo and behold, didn't know that. That's how you get the flavor. Isn't that crazy? So I will be dehydrating some raspberries just for that purpose, unless I can find at that grandma's pantry we have in our local areas, like a Whole Foods organic goods place to purchase stuff. If I can find something there like dried dehydrated raspberries, I might buy some of those just so I can put them in my tea. Now check that out. In our little corner fireplace, Joe suggested, well, why don't you just hang that behind the thing?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. What's hanging there right now, if you can see my pointer, this right here is that comfrey that still needs to be dealt with. I'm going to make that into a salve because that's good for pain, inflammation, skin irritants, all that kind of stuff. It was given to me by Axel's grandmother. She has
yes.
So you can also take comfrey and soak the plant itself in water for several days, whatever, to kind of get it dissolved. And it's a fertilizer for your plants.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's
so
very cool.
I do have some soaking. I'm getting ready to dump them into some of the plants that really need some help along the house. But this right here, here, and here is all lamb's quarter, or what we call, or another word would be wild lettuce or wild spinach.
Okay.
But it has more health benefits than even spinach itself. So what I do with that is I dry it and then I put it in, I don't do the whole thing. Then I put it in a coffee grinder and I powder it. And it's got a decanter in there. Of course, I labeled it. But I've been filling this jar up with, there is so much lamb's quarter right now growing that I can't keep up with it. I just can't. So, but that's okay. That just means I'm going to have quite a bit that I can throw into my smoothie shakes or whatever. But I did do some earlier, and to the right over here is some that didn't quite finish drying, hanging up. So I laid it out to dry, and I could probably grind that up now.
Yes, I could tell that they're a darker color.
Right. But isn't that cool? I just love it. I love hanging them up. It's not so noisy.
Right.
With the air fryer, it drives Joe nuts because it carries downstairs into the bell room.
I
and
see.
He's trying to work and he has this humming noise going on for 6 to 8 hours and it drives him crazy.
Right.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
Right. This right here is the dandelion leaves.
Oh, wow.
They need to finish up drying, but that was from everything that, from the roots that I pulled up. And I was like, and I already made some dandelion lotion, but I ran out of beeswax. So now I have to reheat it up and throw the beeswax in, and then I've got plenty of lotion. But the whole purpose of that was to make, some lotion, have some stuff for tea, because the dandelion tea is very, very, very good. I'm not real big on taking the wild weeds and using it in a stir fry or cooking them or having big salads with them. I have not tried that yet. I kind of like to just go the fast route because, I'll explain later. Oh, I didn't clean that bottle. Oh, well. This right here is the sage that Axel's grandmother gave me. And this right here, I'm going to grab that, is some comfrey leaves that fell off. So I just dried those out. And then at my mom's, this is an amazing story. You know how I've been looking for the Mulan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my mom has had 3 plants in her backyard. And I know she doesn't spray her yard. She doesn't do any of that. But it was interesting where it was growing. It was growing right up against the tree line or where she stops mowing. So what you see here is the seeds that I'm drying out a little bit, and then I'm going to start shaking them to get the seeds out of them.
Right.
But these little leaves right here was from a plant that hadn't quite gotten to the seed point yet. It was starting to grow that stalk, and maybe a flower or two was starting to bloom. But then I took out, oh my goodness, the leaves are so soft, and they were just, I already took some of those from what I picked from before, and I grounded that up for Mulan tea. But it's interesting, the Mulan tea that I bought from the store versus the Mulan tea that I'm actually grinding up as far as the plant goes, completely different. Lighter green, and the texture feels different, and I'm not sure what the difference is. But knowing that it doesn't just grow on the hillside of the side of the road or whatever, it actually grew, and there was lots of foliage behind it.
Now, is this the one that cleans the ground?
It is. There's so much, and it's lung health. So if you're really having congestion issues, I drink the Mulan tea when I've got the allergy thing that every time I go outside and it's windy, the next day I'm all plugged up. So I'm obviously sensitive to pollens and such. Hey, Rocky, superstar. Good to see you.
We have a superstar in the chat. Hi, Rocky.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Anthony's going to take a hot cup of Joe. Well, he's a hot cup, let me tell you. It grows in ditches and fields and yards, and yeah, that's where it grows, Joe. So it's interesting because I'm going to plant that in our yard. There's a couple of, like in the backyard, there's areas that I would like to get that to be more of a nutritious, let the Mulan do its work. But there's also, I notice, other areas that I can plant it. So I'm going to see where it grows. But the nice thing, it does grow along the tree line, so I know where I can find it, and I won't mow it over. Because, I tend to do that. I was like, I ran over myself. He went, no. But, that, my dear, you remember in the beginning of this season, we planted turmeric root and ginger root. Well, that's
that little turmeric. That's it.
That's the turmeric. It's just starting to go crazy. It finally is coming through. And actually, I should have brought it in because I'm going to have to transplant it into a bigger pot because it will grow 6 to 8 feet.
So what is used from that plant to make the vitamins? Is it the root or the leaf or the
turmeric root? The root as far as I know, it's the root.
The root. Okay.
Yep, and it makes its own. It creates more roots. And I looked out there too, and the ginger is this tall.
Oh, wow.
So it is coming through as well. And I'm very excited about that. So there you guys go. That's the end of that lovely adventure. I had to show you guys all the fun stuff. Oh, yes, here's the echinacea. I didn't show you that. I put the echinacea in a jar as well. So she would only let me get me so much, but now I'm going to go and get the leaves too. Maybe I'll get that Saturday. I don't know. Plus, if you use the right weed. Would it help to meet women? Well, Dawn, to meet women. Yeah, it might. It might glow your skin or make you feel like you're all confident and have the energy and you're feeling healthy and you're going to look healthy. So on and so
I do
forth.
have a sister that's single.
Do what?
Just saying. I do have a sister that is single.
Oh, just saying.
Just saying. Well, he said, well, last time John said he wanted to, meet a Maine girl. Well, she's a Maine girl. She's single and she loves dogs.
Well, there you go. Isn't that dog the most precious dog? I just
Yes,
love
and
it.
she's the same way about her dog too. And I told my sister the other day, I said, no one loves your dog as much as you do. Get the dog off me. Because it's a big golden retriever. And Daisy thinks that she is a puppy still.
You
She's a
know,
love dog.
but Boulet's dog, he's so well behaved. So, and he's just kind of like, okay, I want to get off of this thing. He turns his head and looks, and then he does something, and he snaps back to it, and and attention or whatever.
He is cute.
He is such a well behaved dog,
Oh
and
my
his
gosh, I
fur.
know.
You clearly feed him the right foods because his fur is so shiny. It
He
looks
is just,
incredibly soft. I wanted to squish him so bad.
I know he's so cute. And
He
I
is.
don't have any pet spiders, Mr. Doughboy.
Hmm. The lab needs a girlfriend. That's funny. You guys are funny. I'm going
It
to
is a girl.
also show, check this out. Mr. Boudreaux, I want to thank
Mr.
you.
Brooch.
Look at that
Wow.
tomato. It is 6 inches long, big.
Holy
But look at
smokes.
his keyboard. But look at how it grew. All the little,
That is so cool.
isn't that cool? And then on top of that, look at his beautiful morning
Oh,
glory.
that's beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you guys for sending in your pictures. And you know what, you guys, if you want to send in pictures for future reference, please do so. Just send them to Diane Durbin or Diane's Cabin 22 at gmail.com. Send those pictures. We would love to see what you're doing at your house, what progress you are making at your house. It would be wonderful. It'd be really great. So that's Mr. Boudreaux's. Oh, wait. I'm going to have to show you another one. Steve, Hampton Consultants began to do, he does bonsai trimming. It begins in a pot like this. You see it? I'm going to actually do that. See that?
It's beautiful. It's huge.
It's huge. Yeah. And so then after he's done trimming and doing his thing, look at all the plants he's got going on back there. That is very cool.
He has got a green thumb.
And then it turns out to be this gorgeous.
And I don't understand what the thought behind the bonsai trees are. I know that there's a meaningful significance to them, but I'm not really sure. Hi, Biggie.
I think it has to do with it's very tedious and it's time consuming. So it's about patience.
Right.
And it's about endurance. But if you notice, the one to the left is a little bigger. The one to the right is more defined. But they don't grow real fast either, from what I understand.
And I think you bring it to somebody's home, you give it to somebody, and it has meaningful significance as well.
That I don't know.
Yeah.
But see, there's a different one too. See, that's completely different as well. So every bonsai tree is going to look different.
The bowl's even beautiful.
Isn't that a beautiful bowl?
Isn't that, it's just the whole, the display, the presentation is just gorgeous with the rocks and the tree, and it's lovely. He does a good job. He's got a green thumb.
You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
You can really
see. He does a lot of them. And from what I understand, it's a learned craft. Not everybody can do that.
No, actually, you're right. One of these times we should get him to get on the chat. I don't know that he'll feel comfortable with coming on live.
He may not want to show his face, but I think he would love to have a conversation with us.
He could show the plant and talk about the plant. I would love to hear about that. That would be very
I would like to know all the history and stuff, because I remember watching it on the Karate Kid.
Right, exactly. Right? It was about patience, and it was about determination, and it was about focus, and there's so many things. Rocky, thank you for coming
to join us.
Yes, thank you. You have a great day, Rocky Superstar. Thank you. There's Mr. Breeze. He's breezing in. You trim
Mr.
them on that
Bruce.
about once a year, just once a year. Oh, well, it does take a long time for those to grow. Need to message him. There's Gen X hands and plants on
Hey,
camera.
Gen X.
That's right. He can do hands and plants on camera. Well, Gen
So
X,
I
you
just
need to
got a
do
text
hands and
message from Mr. V Rose Diane, and I'm going to send you a picture of a banana that he found. Yes, it's a
okay.
triple banana that he
Are you
picked,
gonna
almost
send
like,
it? Are you gonna send it by email or are you gonna send it by phone?
I'll send. Is it okay to send it by your phone? It's on my text.
I won't be able to pull it up.
Okay, well then I will do it
To
by email.
show, yeah, email would be better,
Okay,
and hopefully I'll be able to get that. I'll
because
go
it
back.
is very neat.
Cool. Hey, Biggie, good to see you. Let's see what's going on in chat while we do this for a minute while I check some things out, everybody. That would be really great. What's going on with everyone? Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. We're going to have giveaways later on today. Did you send it to the cabin, I'm assuming?
I am doing that right now.
Okay.
Mr. V Rose.
People really need to start learning to take and look after their own health and our system in place right now. It's paid on sickness, not health. You're right, Thomas. I absolutely agree. Being proactive to prevent is far better than to try to repair, for sure.
So I think I sent it to, yes, to the cabin.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. I haven't seen it yet. That doesn't mean it. We'll take a look in a little bit.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're going to keep flowing up quite a bit. So you've been camping out a lot at your pool.
Yes, yes. You know, summer's coming to an end. It's starting to get really dark early again. So we were trying to get as use out of it before we
No,
have to put it away.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm
But
ready.
next year I'm going to be planting some of those. What was the plant that keeps mosquitoes away?
Tansy?
Yes, I'm going to start planting that around the pool. I want to see if I can get away from having my yard sprayed with plants. So that's going to be something that we can look forward to next year, is to see if this really does work. So I'm going to
You know,
start growing them in planters now,
right.
so that when time comes, I can plant them in the ground and they'll already be established.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. Do you have tansies locally?
Yes, we do.
So you could dig it up and transplant
Yes.
it and let it
My
finish.
mom has some, so that's where I'm going to get it.
Excellent.
Yes. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike Schleiz, thank you so much for coming in.
Nice
Welcome.
to see you.
And I appreciate you subbing to the channel. Nix, I'm going to take me off the camera for a moment
Okay.
while we get ready to do some tinctures and get ready to explain the tinctures. Hopefully I can get this right. All right, let's see. Oh, nope. What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go.
There you go. I see.
There
Do
you
you want to
go.
make yourself on the large on the screen?
Okay.
There you go.
All right. In walking and going and finding some plant, here I have in this basket, let me move some stuff out of the way. This is plantain. See how big these leaves got? They're huge. That's not the biggest one, but it's huge.
It's large, yes.
And I'm like, wow, these guys got big.
They look really nice and healthy.
They do. They are, and I was very pleased. But in my journey, I came across this item right here. I love this thing. Is crab apple. This came from, look how full those are.
Yes.
And this came from a tree that was given to us when we got married.
Uh-huh.
And that booger is full, but right next to it, like right in it, I don't know if that's a crab apple or what that is, but these.
Yes, I believe they can get that big. My mother has a tree and they're dropping, and if you get hit with one on the head, it's going to hurt. because it's in the
But
tree
look
got
at the
very large.
difference, though,
Oh
from the same
wow.
tree.
It might be something different.
I
Joel,
don't
will
know.
you taste it and let us know?
Oh, look at them leaves, Joe says. You're funny, Joe. You're funny up in here. You really are. So, and then right next to that, Joe, tell me again, what is this? They're berries. Not gooseberries. Joe, what is this?
Hi, Paul Hampton.
Paul Hampton, thank you for coming. Hey there, I see Pops.
Hi,
Joe says,
RC
I will. I
Pops.
ain't scared. Joe, what is this? Choke cherry. Thank
Mark
you.
A.
Sorry, my chat is slower than on StreamYards than it is in. So right next, we planted a couple of choke cherry trees, and they've gotten just huge. And you can eat choke cherries. I think you can make choke cherry
I've
jam.
never even heard of them.
They're very good.
Are they good?
Squat and Mud, good to see you. Hello, hello.
So what do you do with the crab apples?
You can make crab apple jam or jelly.
Okay.
Usually we just let them do their thing and feed the deer. That's generally what we do.
I see.
I mean, I haven't made anything out of it. You know what? I need to go get some scissors because I need to cut up that plantain because it's so big.
They're awful.
And it's
So
a
you
good
don't like
thing
them, Joe.
that everything is close by.
I make brandy with the fruit.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Mr. Boudreau does.
Mr. Boudreau does.
Mr.
Oh,
Boudreau.
brandy. I wonder if you could do like choke cherry wine. I bet that would be kind of good.
Or Paul Hampton said make choke cherry jelly.
I love choke cherry jam.
Try to say that 3 times in a row
Choke
fast.
cherry jelly, choke cherry jelly, choke cherry jelly.
There you go. You did good. I have
Right?
a great deterrent for beavers, Nix. Dynamite. Well, speaking of Mr. Anthony, I received a lovely letter and a
Yes.
really interesting article about walking liberties and a walking liberty. He is so thoughtful, but I wanted to read the last part of the letter, if you don't mind, Diane.
Sure.
It says, love the way Diane and Lisa and yourself interact on your live streams. Better than the Three Stooges. Only kidding. More like the Three Amigos. And I just thought that I just cracked up. I thought it was so funny.
That is funny.
So yes,
Thank you. Is that from Anthony?
that's from Anthony.
Anthony, you rock.
He does. He loves the way we interact. We're silly.
We do what we can, don't we? Mhm.
Yes, but it's always thoughtful and nice to hear those things.
Okay, so typically when you're doing a tincture, you want to fill your jar about 1/3 full. And I chopped this up, and the
How many
reason
ounces is your jar?
this is a small pint jar,
Okay.
big mouth, because I don't know how much glycerin I have in that one. I don't really want to mix the two glycerins, but I might have to. But as you can see here with this one, at the moment, it's about half full, and that's because I stuffed it down in there. And you cut it up so that it can also pull out more of the medicinal properties.
Within the leaf, from the leaf.
Right.
Right.
And I'm going to use that. The reason I do a tincture is one, it takes up less space for storage, but also you don't need nearly as much. And so when I make the plantain salve, I would just need a dropper full. And you know what? I think this is going to be good because what I'm finding with the other tinctures I made, it was too full, too stuffed in there. So here is the last plantain tincture that I did. And it's pretty full, but it's getting there. It'll be ready September 20th. But see how full that gets once you put the glycerin. Now you could also use vinegar or 80 proof vodka. They say that the vodka actually does pull more up and you get a stronger and need to use less of the tincture because it has stronger benefits. But I don't want the alcohol in there. You know, it's like, hey, Mark, Hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Um, this is a plastic lid that I got. It has a little
Mhm.
seal inside to cover it because you don't want any metals, shavings, whatever. And I realized that after I watched a few other videos that
Mhm.
probably would be the better thing. Now I use raw vegetables, and the reason you use or plant matter is because there's water intake in that. Okay.
Mhm.
So you don't need to add water, it's already got water in the plant.
Right.
So all you need to do, and hopefully I won't make a big mess. I better get it. Sure enough, rock the lid. I'm gonna get a paper towel before it gets dirty because I always spill. And we're ready to go with big towel. Is you just fill it up to the top.
Now this here is going to be pulling all the herbs that it's going to be taking all the good stuff out of the plant. Is that correct?
Correct. See how clear the glycerin is? Look
Mhm.
at how it's bubbling.
Right.
Okay, I dropped the lid.
Okay, so it pulls out the active ingredient. There we go.
There you go. Yes, exactly. Drinking Mr. V, I mean vodka. And a garnish. What else would you want to do with it?
Oh, Anthony, we're praying for you. Thank you for
Definitely. What they decide is
coming in,
happening.
stopping in.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
Mud
Um,
Swat, how are you?
Swan Mud's here. Good to see you. So I'm gonna put it on the lid on it,
Mhm.
and now I'm gonna shake it so I can get all the plant matter.
That does look like food grade glycerin,
It is
Joe.
definitely food grade.
Yeah.
Vegetable glycerin, and you always want to make sure it's food grade. Now I might need to. In fact, I'm going to go get my chopsticks. So, and you want to use wood, you don't want to use metal. Metal
Oh,
can
yes.
change
Wooden
the,
spoons.
yep, it'll change the chemistry of the plant
Yep.
in the solution. And yeah, I need to go get, boy, I'm really together, aren't I? Hold on. It's a good thing everything is real close by. This weekend, I think I'm going to rearrange some things and have everything at my fingertips. I don't know. But as you can see how the plants, and I may have to add
Mhm.
more glycerin as we go.
Well, would you have to if it's going to be pulling the water and stuff as well when it filled the jar?
Well, I noticed on those others, we'll look at those other tinctures that
Mhm.
I did. But see, look at that.
Yes, I was just curious because I didn't know if I should leave a little bit for the water or not.
No, no, the plant actually absorbs the glycerin.
Hmm.
And see, remember I filled it up to the top and look, it's already,
Oh, yes.
see?
Wow, it doesn't take long.
It just takes and absorbs and grabs it. And you get
Hmm.
all the bubbles out of it. No, this is why I need a napkin or a big towel.
Now, is there a difference between the glycerin and we'll say the vinegar or the alcohol?
There is a difference. The glycerin, well, obviously, is thicker and it's,
Hmm.
vinegar, probably a lot of it has to do with flavor.
Okay. Yep.
Joe, yes, you're leaving for the weekend, Joe, and I'm going to rearrange the house. That's right. So you see, I just added some more,
Hmm.
and I had filled it. Oh gosh, filled it up to the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and close it off. And then you want to shake it every day as much as you can, if you can remember to do so.
Hmm.
And I'm going to shake it. And see, look, even upside down, it looks just amazing how it works. I'm amazed by it.
Oh, Diane, we have a guest if you want to look in your basement.
Oh, what? She's here.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Hi,
Hi.
Lisa.
Yes, you made it.
So
There's
good
just
to see you.
on. I'm sorry.
No, you made it. What a wonderful surprise.
Joe Durbin.
What did he say? say?
Well, now I got to back up a little bit. He said, let me see. Yes, glycerin is yuck, vinegar is nasty, and vodka, well, that's what's for dinner. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Coming in hot is saying, hi, Lisa. And Anthony said hello too. I don't think he's in the chat anymore, Lisa, but he wanted me to say hello to you. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, what a wonderful
Nice to see
surprise.
you.
This is a great surprise.
Yes, so I got my stuff for the tinctures too.
Good. Are you ready to do yours too?
Are you going to do one, Nick?
I was until my camera stand broke.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, Tuesday I was going to make my husband hold my camera for me.
Oh.
He's going to bring it upstairs into the kitchen, so I was going to use my cell phone. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I have stuff here in the office. Wait, where am I? And I just didn't bring. I mean, I just kind of scattered it about because I just got back, you know.
Well,
Right.
I
Well,
tell you what,
I'm
what
glad
Nick-
you came.
What Nix is going to do is she's going to do a video and send it of her making the tincture. You could do the same and send it to me, and then we'll just put it up on a live stream later.
Okay.
That works. I think that'll work.
Okay. You know how I
Lisa
am
has
about
her
videos,
stuff.
though, right? You know I'm not great on the videos, right?
As long as I can do a voiceover, I'm fine doing the videos because I look like, I just don't like doing recorded videos. I look like this.
I hear you, Nick. It's just really hard to talk into
It
to nothing.
is. It really
funny.
is.
Okay, so you also want to remember to label it like we talked about. You want to say, okay, what is it? What was the plant?
Joe has a message for you, Miss Diane.
What does he have to say?
He needs to put money in the swear jar, so I can't say that word.
I'm seeing Joe Durbin making comments.
It said,
oh, Joe, you know what?
Do you see it, Lisa?
This is not your channel, Joe.
Which one? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, you know how I am. Okay, I'm washing this off. Make sure you label it in. I put plantain, glycerin, and the date on it. Okay. And it should have been on there before because this is not going to stick now because the glycerin is all over it. Look at that.
I want to do it.
Put it in a cold place, shake it once a day at least. Now you're not my mom. I don't have to listen to you. Yeah, well, Joe, if you don't listen to me, this is just not going to work.
Diane, do you think we have time to do it? And just like, can you just walk me through it? Is it something that would take a long time?
You could if you want to. Yeah. Go for it.
Nick, you want me to wait and then we try to do it together, or do you want?
Sure, that's up to you. We can do it together. Sure, it's up to you.
I'll wait and do it with Nick. I'll do something else with the
We can record it and send it on. You're going to do the alcohol, right, Lisa?
No, I'm doing glycerin that came.
You are.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't like the smell of alcohol. I mean, it's kind of a turnoff. So if I'm taking medicine and sorry. What?
I was doing something for Mr. V. Rose.
I told Joe, this is not your channel, Joe.
Ooh, I can't even do it now.
In Manhattan. That's Joe's like ready to have cocktails.
Right. I was just thinking though, even trying the vinegar.
You could try it in vinegar. I would use the vinegar with the mother in it.
Right, the Briggs.
Right, Briggs is one of them that we use.
I thought just might see what just to see how it comes out. Just do something different.
You did that. My mom had some apples, by the way, at her house that I brought home. And I'm going to make some apple cider vinegar, homemade apple cider vinegar.
Oh, yes. So Paul says alcohol works faster than the glycerin.
It does. He's right. And it also pulls stronger milk. Now, this is the stinging nettle and kale and the vegetable glycerin I did in June. It is time to strain. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
White top. Oh, my.
Do you want to make your screens larger?
Probably should, huh? You're so good about that. Thank you. All right, you guys ready? I've been waiting. Ooh, it smells good.
I really missed you guys.
I missed you
I
too,
missed
Lisa.
you
I'm
too.
so glad you're here. I'm glad we're all here. It's so
Can
fun.
you guys see it okay?
I can
Yeah,
see it.
looking good.
Oh, it looks
So
like
why did
syrup.
I do a tincture? What am I going to do with this, and why did I put these plants in it? Well, guys, this plant, the stinging nettle, we know has tremendous amount of nutritional benefits, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This tincture, it has kale in it that I had in the freezer. Also is strong with nutritional benefits. Oh, I gotta slow down. No, I don't. Okay, I can't see. I'll pour some more of this out in just a bit. So I combined them together. And the reason I combined it together is because I'm going to use this tincture as my vitamin every morning.
It's like a great idea.
Well, I don't have to swallow a pill, which I hate.
What are you laughing at?
Joe. Joe
Even though we're going
Turpin.
to tincture wires, it will burn your eyes. Good
So
night.
funny.
Oh, that guy. I tell you what. Mm.
We're
So
so
look
glad
at all that
Joe's
tincture
here.
we got here.
Mr.
And
Vivos,
Wow.
Mr. Vivos has a great idea. Why don't you just take that stuff in the strainer and stir fry it for dinner? Give it to Joe.
It doesn't need to be stirred fried. It's already, look at that. And look at it,
Called
still getting
DoorDash
so much.
now. That makes a lot.
A lot of it's still out, right?
Oh.
So I'll finish this probably later. I'm not going to do this right now necessarily because I
How
don't.
are you going to, I mean, you're only taking a couple drops of that. That's going to be last forever.
Yeah, see, and look, it's going to go in this bottle. I'll just pour it into this bottle after it's all strained out.
Joe, we suggest Diane puts that in your dinner every night. Every night, Joe.
He says that's not fit for
Make
man.
a barbecue sauce. Make stinging nettle barbecue sauce.
Oh, yum. That actually sounds good. Put that away, he says. So that's going to go in that bottle because it's a dark bottle. You want to keep, your stuff in a cool, dark place. Here's the other thing that's really nice, that if I were to take this plantain and not just leave it here and not even bother with straining it, I don't have to worry about it going bad or going yucky or anything. The time that when you open, I have to pour this in. So this will last a good year or so on the shelf, a couple of years. The thing with the alcohol or the vinegar, you're looking at a couple more years, 5 to 10 even. So the glycerin, there's the downside of the glycerin is that you don't get as much pulled out. I'll need maybe 2 drops per day for the nutritional value that I'm trying to pull out of a vitamin. Whereas if I were to take it into vodka and mixed it in the vodka or tinctured in the vodka, I would need probably 1 dropper full. And, so, but I don't want to have vodka going down my gullet every day.
No. And I'm wondering if that would cause indigestion too.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Vivos, wait a minute. He will turn a copper coal like a penny if he ingests that. What's a copper coal?
Copper core.
It says colt, right?
Let's see.
Like a horse. He will turn a copper colt like a penny. It sounds like an old Southern saying.
You will have to. Oh, let me see.
Oh, Joe's going to take one for the team, but only if it's vodka.
No, I know. Joe, you silly goose. Okay, here's a tincture bottle.
Color.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a
The
Now, do you
color.
Now, does it have
Okay.
to be dark like that? Do you want it in a dark glass?
You need it in a dark. So I've been saving this from other essential like oils and like
Okay.
CBD oils and different things that I had. And of course, this needs to be clean. It's not washed out yet, but this is a size dropper. I would probably take 2 of those a day to get my vitamin supplement because I, tinctured it in glycerin. And same with pain reliever, with the pain reliever. Maybe one or two of these droppers for the salve. You want to make the salve? The nice thing about that is it's going to last a good long time. I wonder if I can just, oh, looky there. We're going to get clever here. Oh, my placemat's getting all stained. Oh, well. So here it goes, guys. This is a clean bottle.
I like
will
that
wait.
bottle.
Joe had a couple of them. I said, I need more, so we're ordering more. But this is going in there. This is getting ready for the winter usage. I might start it even now. I don't know yet.
I like that bottle.
I do too. I like the fact that it's dark. Okay, that's like 3/4 full, and I still have a bunch more. Plus, I'm going to put some in the dropper bottles. Because once I use
Right.
that up, then I know I can go to the next. This is my
So how many
store.
droppers will you use of it?
I think I'll use 2 a day droppers.
2 a day?
And let's see what size. It should say how long or how much. Because I think this is like a 15 milliliter bottle. I'm not really sure. This has on the line, it says 1.0 1 milliliter. So 2 milliliters a day.
Okay.
I don't always have the time to make the tea. And in the winter, I'm not going to be able to make this thing in nettle tea. But I can use this as droppers, and there's my vitamins, and I won't lose my energy level. You guys saw how things were going with this thing and nettle in the beginning, and then I didn't make tea. And a doo-doo today, is that a weed as well? What, Joe? Joe, you're being a doo-doo.
He's out of control.
What's new? He's actually in rare form. He's going away for the weekend, so he's getting his digs in as he can.
I see.
Yeah. So there you go. And then I'm going to label this stinging nettle and kale with glycerin. So this is, I know, and even if I don't label it, I know this is going to be my vitamins because it's in this bottle. Well, weed, I said it, Lisa, and you spelled it.
What?
Weed, I said it, Lisa, and you spelled it. Out of control. He wanted to pick on you, but you weren't here, so he started to pick on Nix, and it's just not working. He's got to pick on somebody. So anyway, that's the tincture for that. And again, I'm going to put my camera on stop so I can move my camera back in place. See how easy that was to do that tincture? Now we just wait 8 weeks for it. Shake it every once in a while when you remember to go in the cabinet and take a gander and see that it's there. And do you like my camera? Lisa, check it out, my new camera.
I haven't seen it. It really is 1,000% better.
I mean to tell you, that was very nice. Joe did that. He got that for me.
Yeah.
Isn't that very cool?
Yes, it is 1,000%. Nice job.
Label the weeds. That's right. Label the weeds.
Your x-rays came out good, Paul.
I do too.
Yes.
So I'll finish dumping this tincture out after the stream because it's gonna take a while. I want to press it really good to make sure I get a lot of it out. Oh wait, let me get us all together, and that will be really cool. But that's why I do the tincture.
Happy to see you, ladies, all 3 of you.
I'm so glad you made it, Lisa. I hope you didn't have to rush and get stressed.
I didn't. I was just traveling over the water, over the bridges for a dentist appointment.
Over the river and through the woods.
Yeah.
To the dentist we go.
Yeah.
Hate the dentist. I know. How everything went well, I assume.
He's very
good. Very good. Very good. So yeah, tinctures. Saves you a ton of space. That's a good way to preserve your weeds. And if you're not going to do teas. I don't know. I think I got more out of the stinging nettle and the kale tincture for my days rather than a glass of stinging nettle tea.
Yeah, that's what I was reading about. I had the same question, like what's the best way to ingest this stuff? And there are reasons for making the tinctures with the different compounds. Um, and the best way to is the tincture that you put in the kind underneath your
Under
tongue.
tongue, yes, because your body absorbs it better there. A lot of like B12, you're going to want to take your B12 that way as well.
Exactly.
In a
Exactly.
drop or just, you know.
I don't know. I just do the chewables for the B12. I like
Oh,
the
well, that's better than just in the pill form because your body's going to absorb it better. But it is the best way to put it under the tongue. So
Right.
I thought I brought my list with me, but I brought the wrong list. But I'm going through every plant that we've learned from Diane and listing everything that it does for us.
I
Good.
started one too.
So I started. There's just so much per plant. But I brought the wrong list down. So I'm writing everything down. I'm going to put it on a chart form so we can see which one has benefits and what it benefits for us. So we can also, kind of compare them.
Yeah,
And
I was thinking this just a couple days ago, and it just keeps coming back to me how much I've learned this summer.
same. But yet I'd like to see it all together because there is so much that it does get, cumbersome in your mind. So I would like to see how we could like narrow it down to the best herbs or whatever that we want to be able to make throughout
And
Yeah, you
depending
don't
upon
grow
what
everything. What are you going to grow? Yes.
yes, there you go. Yes.
It's like what wants to grow in your environment. That's what you
Oh, well, I'm going to do the stinging nettle. I mean, right now that's my favorite. Right
Me
now
too.
that's I mean, I cannot find anything wrong with that.
and of course
Except
That's
the
more.
dandelion.
yes.
It all started with dandelion.
And that's true though. But that helps, and then, inflammation, but a lot of them do the inflammation. So you don't need to use all of them at once, right?
Right.
So
Well, just like any kind of medication, of course, we're not botanists or have any certificates or degrees or nothing. So it's more like trial and error and trying to figure out what we know and don't know. And it's a learning curve, and we're learning as we go. But as we learn as we go, and there are studies that show, and you can find them on the internet, so many of them do have inflammation, anti-inflammatory, help with digestion. My digestive system, since I've been eating, drinking, and participating in weed consumption, if you will.
I think you said it.
Wild edibles.
I don't know what I am, but I am curious.
You said it right. I mean, God has given us everything on the earth that we can use and it's at our disposal, but we're just not tapping into it. So,
Well, right, and that's the whole thing. And when you notice plentiful, like I have plenty of plantain, and the yarrow showed up, and the yarrow has finite specific purpose. The plantain is you get a that was amazing. Just on my finger, that cut. I don't have a scar, guys.
I cannot believe that. Armando from the vault, how are you?
Armando, good to
Nice to
see
see
you.
you.
Did you see, Nick? Did you see my picture where I tried to fix the stem of a plant with the plantain?
Yes, I did.
Oh, Mr. Cardinal was he
Did it work?
really?
Did it work?
See that? See that? That actually was a broken leaf, a broken stem.
That's so funny. Did it work though? Did it
Yes.
break? Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
this is a week later.
Wow.
This is a
Oh
week
my
later.
gosh.
So I'm
It's
still
not
doing it.
just for skin anymore.
I know. I was like, wow, that really works.
Holy smokes, who would have
That's
even thought of that?
cool.
That was a good thought, Lisa.
Isn't that
Very,
funny?
very good.
So now I'm getting one of the butternuts is growing on the end that would have died.
Very good.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And looky there.
Yeah, this is the new man. This is the new bird.
Yes,
The
and
bird in town.
Joe has
There's the new man. Mr. Cardinal has redeemed him. The poor
Joe.
bird looked at his leg.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
No, not the dead bird
That
again.
is
No,
very
it's not the
interesting,
dead
Lisa.
No, that's the live bird. This is a new one.
So even though he is
Joe
gone,
Durbin.
Mr. Cardinal has been redeemed, and we now have a new Mr. Cardinal. And
He's
yeah,
pretty.
What
Yeah,
about
very
his
good.
leg? Does his leg look bad?
No, Joe's just teasing you.
Oh,
he's
okay.
being Joe.
Let's get some plantain.
That's really cool that you did that, Lisa.
No
I was
kidding.
pretty surprised. I was like, hey, this stuff is like
Sorry,
gold.
Mr. Cardinal. Lisa is so mean. She is not mean.
What is he talking about?
Who knows? Let him have his own little party.
I saved him because my cat was coming after him. He's not real
I think
smart.
I want to go to Joe Durbin's party.
No, the boys will all go over there. The ladies will all stay here.
Okay.
Lisa, will you tell us what you found? I need you to show this. I need you to talk about this.
Oh, this is the passion fruit. It's not from my vine. It's one from the community garden. It's a project that, you know, when corporations build on wetlands, then they have to do something to give the wildlife somewhere else to live. So they built this food forest on 29 acres. And I have been exploring it, and the passion fruit is coming in, and that's a passion fruit. Now, my passion fruit did not actually become fruit, and it could be because it's still a young vine. So I'll give it another season to see if it's going to actually fruit. But that's a passion fruit.
Okay. And this you found in the community garden. And where did you find this community garden?
Where did I find it?
How did you find it?
Oh, it came up in one of my feeds. I mean, I was looking for it's not a community garden as much as a food forest. It's an educational center
Okay.
it was funded by the corporations that built on the wetland. So they took a section of the wetland and then made it a preserve for wildlife.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. It's very, very cool. So it's like an educational center, and they have local vegetation that we would see in a normal setting if we didn't destroy everything. So
Right.
yeah. Got another one?
Hi, Oz Art. He just joined us.
Hey, Oz, good to see you.
And
This
tell
is-
us if you're stealing from the garden, Lisa.
It's not stealing. We're encouraged to forage.
So you're foraging and gleaming some good stuff.
Yes, we are encouraged to
very
forage.
nice.
Very
Okay,
good.
so on the picture on the left is mint, and
Mhm.
they were just so pretty and healthy, and
They look great.
yeah, now this is peppermint. Peppermint, it takes longer to establish.
Oh, it
So
does.
this is well established, and it was growing so nice and healthy, and I just had to say, let me take a picture of you. And the tree is a young pawpaw, and they produce things like figs, and they're
Okay.
pretty prolific, actually.
Figs, you said?
It's called a pawpaw tree. Now these grow in the shade too, and they produce things that look like figs.
Very
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, and people eat them. They're in the arboretum, and a lot of the parks will grow these pawpaws because they grow in the shade, and people like to pick the pawpaws.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So do you have a lot of people visit this garden, Lisa, and
It was
do the
pretty
same
crowded.
thing?
Yes,
Really?
and I could see that it looked like some school kids were working in it, and
good.
it was very interesting and very cool. I was real happy.
Very
about it.
nice.
That is
Very
good.
nice. Yeah.
So I don't know what on the left. I don't know what that is. But remember when we were doing our research, when all of these medicinal plants that had the fuzzy leaves, the
Mhm.
silvery fuzzy leaves. I just really need to find out what this is because it's in a lot of places, but it's mostly near the burdock.
Now, do you have
Oh.
the app to identify plants?
Yes, but what I noticed about the app is that those identifications are people's opinions. It's not like an actual identifier.
No, but it can help you guide you to, to look
Yeah,
at.
this didn't come up. Did not come up.
Really?
Yeah, I want to ask somebody about this one. There's a whole lot of it, and I think it's something.
No, Joe, it's not code for stealing. They do encourage you to. Oh my goodness, that man. Now this you thought might be Mulan, but I think it could possibly even be lamb's ear.
Really? Oh, Wow.
I looked at that and I thought, I think that's lamb's ear, but I'm not, because it's not grown in a rosette.
It doesn't look like the lamb's ear that you showed me, though. This, and it does, it's by the mullen.
No, not
And-
lamb's quarter, lamb's ear.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
They're
oh,
two different things. Lamb's ear is very fuzzy,
Mr. Dope.
very soft. And there's different things about lamb's ear, and I forget what it was, but I found that over in Robert Flordolina's backyard for them too. It does grow the little stem on top like Mulan, but it's shorter.
Oh,
They don't get bigger, and they're different color. It's more gray,
yeah.
not such bright green as
So-
far as the stalk that comes up top. And this
Okay,
may
that's
be
a
the
good
first
bet.
year.
That's a good bet. I'm going to ask somebody, though. It looked like there were people in charge and stuff on the weekends or something.
Sometimes they don't
know.
label what they are.
No, they don't. They have pictures of the general things. They have little boxes with inserts of with educational information, but this kind of stuff wasn't there.
Okay. Okay. And then this is gorgeous. This
Oh,
is
the-
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, so is Mr. Boudreaux here?
He was. I'm not sure. Is Mr. Boudreaux still here? Yeah,
Okay,
you better tinker with some weeds there, Oz. For
Mr.
sure.
Boudreaux was going to talk about morning glories, and a in the same family is the moonflower.
The moonflower. Is that what this is? Moonflower?
On the left is a moonflower, and
Okay.
it's kind of they bloom at dusk and at night.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's why the picture is kind of low.
But it's like not wanting to show it real well.
It's just it's low light is what I guess. But look at how they look like a heart. I love these.
I know.
I
isn't that
love these.
beautiful?
The
The
leaves
leaves
look like
just are
hearts.
gorgeous.
I know. And they attract these gigantic moths. You guys remember one of those shows like Godzilla, and there was Mothra? Is a gigantic moth. Gigantic moths come on these moonflowers.
I
call
suppose
them
because it's the nighttime and you got to the moon moth.
yeah, that's what they are. And so those are the night pollinators.
It's not called Staling Joe. It's
Lisa,
cake.
he says, "Cool flower, moon. Send me seeds."
Well, there you go.
Oh, Mr. Boudreaux, yes, yes. I will do that. They're going to pod like in a couple months. They'll be blooming through September, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, these are wonderful, and it doesn't take much to get a whole vine and a lot of them.
Is there anything that's useful for them besides the fact that they're beautiful?
Well, they're
You know?
pollinators. They bring in these gigantic moths, and when with the gardens, you want many, many different types of pollinators, not just certain kind of bee or something. You want as many pollinators as you can get. And so I didn't really know much about the night pollinators, so I'm trying the flowers that bloom in the evening to bring those in. So these are my.
Go-Boy would like some seeds as well.
Pardon me?
Mr. Go-Boy would like some seeds as well. I can make a list, Lisa.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking around to see what.
I'll make a list of the people already that would like
Yeah,
some
These
seeds.
are actually pretty popular. Like you can buy them,
I, bet
but
you can eat them. I wonder if you can eat the flowers.
I don't know. Can you eat? I never thought of it. I
What
would never
flowers
want to
are they
eat them.
again?
They only bloom for one day, one night, and then they're gone.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
One night.
One night.
Ooh, that would be cool just to have for the coolness.
They're
I
gorgeous.
know.
When I went to get the rosemary, they're just popping out.
You're
I know
not a pollinator,
Joe. I
Joe?
put you on the list.
Joe, stop.
What is the name of the flower again, Lisa? Please.
The moonflower.
The moonflower. Okay, I was gonna look it up.
That would
They're
be
very
real pretty
popular
on a
in
fence.
Japan. Pardon me.
That'd be really pretty on a fence. I agree with you, Mr.
They
Beaver.
are. They are really, really fun.
Morning glories are poisonous.
Yeah, I kind of thought they
Your
might.
morning, yeah, you can't eat them, but they sure are pretty. I can remember when I was a little kid and I went to get a morning glory from my grandma's vine, and I would just smell it, and it covered my whole nose and almost suffocated.
Yeah, I would not eat the moonflowers.
No,
It can cause confusion, hallucinations, heart rate, blood pressure climbs,
There you
mouth
go.
becomes dry, skin turns dry, and hot flashes and flushed, blurred vision. It's not, and it can cause seizures.
So
Please don't eat that.
moonflowers you can't eat. Should not eat these.
This,
These are
yes,
just for
don't.
decoration only,
Yes.
or pollinator grabbers.
Mr. Boudreaux, that chain link fence, that's exactly what they would do. They would just cover it and they make it really pretty.
But they only flower one day.
Yeah, but the vine just takes off. Like I planted it in May. It takes a couple months before you'll start to see it come up. And then end of July, August is when they come in the heat. Like when you see the morning glories, you'll see the moonflowers. They're on about the same schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Let me see. Susan Lee. Hi, Susan Lee.
Hi, Susan.
Susan Lee, good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Can
Can Collectibles. Good afternoon.
There you are, Can.
Also
Yes,
coming in
more people.
They are coming in hot.
Okay, no,
so the plant to the
is right about the hibiscus. So the hibiscus is from the I want to say community garden, but it's whatever.
we have a bunch of hibiscus in our house, and I sit on the porch, and those hummingbirds just come after those flowers like there's no tomorrow. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
get in my face. They get close and personal. It's just like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. They freak out and they fly away and they come back and they hover. It's kind of fun to watch hummingbirds.
Can likes flowers too.
Yes,
he likes beautiful flowers around.
So the flower to the right is called a what?
That's a hibiscus, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes. So I just took that's
that's right. That's hibiscus. I'm thinking of the hostis. Never mind. We have hostis. Sorry.
Okay, I have those too. But the I was really surprised to see how much the hummingbirds like not just the hibiscus, but the I think I've got them in here. If you go to the next slide, echinacea, shock. Did not know they like echinacea.
Hummingbirds?
Yes. I didn't know what this was. Are
they fuzzy? They almost look like dandelion, and they also the one to the right kind of looks like a thistle.
I think the one on the right is a thistle of sorts. I don't know what. Right. And the other ones are not dandelion. I didn't know.
Be wild lettuce. Could be.
Well, I really want to make sure that I know how to identify the one we're not supposed to eat. That looks similar to it. So I wasn't sure. I thought maybe somebody might notice what they are. That was all over the place.
Okay.
We had more on that one. I didn't really know, and I was hoping somebody might. And I thought maybe the one on so that's the one on the left. I don't know what it is. And then the one on the right, I was really hoping was a stinging nettle, but it's a thistle.
Yeah, it's a thistle. No, stinging nettle is a little bit different. But here, look at that on the left. Do you know what that is?
No, what is it?
I don't.
I forget. It smells so good. It's super sweet. I walked into the actual wooded area and I smelled it and I was like, holy cow.
That's not honeysuckle, is it? No.
No. It was some kind of sweet root or something like that, but it was just amazing. So definitely I want to go collect some seeds after this one finishes its season. I'm gonna go get some seeds and plant it and figure out what it is. And I didn't know, what is this little daisy type? Do you know what that is?
No, but you know what? There are so many different type of daisies. The daisies would be a stream all on their own. I mean, there are, like chamomile looks like daisies. I don't know if this is chamomile. I don't think that's chamomile. There is one to where it has several flowers on one stem, but a regular daisy only has one flower per stem.
Oh yeah, you can see the buds. These would have multiple, but there were so many bees I couldn't get too close. I was like, just
right,
turn around.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally hear ya.
Okay, so these are from the food forest area.
I'm
Thomas
finding
said they're tarweed. Could they be tarweed?
a guitar weed.
No, tarweed.
Tarweed. I don't know.
TAR.
What do you do it like? What is tarweed for? This was in
I
the
don't
food
know. I
area.
don't know if he's teasing or if he was making a suggestion.
I don't know. We definitely need to find out. Um,
There's
I-
so many different daisies that look like daisies, and it has to do with double petals versus single petals.
Mm-hmm.
And the medicinal ones have the double petals, but I don't know.
well, we're looking at double petals here, right?
Uh,
That's what it
no,
looks like to
it
me.
there's
No?
only it's one row. See, right
Oh,
in here would be a shorter petal than the longer petal, but this has all the same length of petals.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's the difference.
okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We should do. I need to do a thing on daisies because we have so many different types right here in
Yeah.
the yard.
And I mean, they're famous for he loves me not. He
Right,
loves me
right.
not,
Yeah.
And
right?
they grow so free.
Because of the leaves and the way that they, grow.
Right here is
At the bottom.
that's self heal right there. I'm not sure what this is here. Can you guys see my pointer?
Uh-uh.
I can't see your pointer, but
No, the tall purple one is not self heal, but the one to the far right corner, that's
Mhm.
self heal right in there.
Okay.
And then do you know what this is to the right?
Nope.
Okay. A lot of pretty stuff in here.
Yeah, but now that I have the actual photographs, I can do more. I thought of downloading a different app because I was getting some weird responses on what they were. It didn't look, the flowers didn't look the same, and I thought, ugh.
Hi, Alexandra.
And there's the Mulan right there to the
Yeah.
left.
Yep, I see that.
And it's a good shot of where this food forest is. You can see the community in the background. It's across a road. And there's telephone poles and telephone wires. It's like kind of like an urban area, and then there's food forest,
Right.
which is cool.
Now that's echinacea to the right.
Yes,
That looks like it's starting to go to seed.
yes.
That's cool.
And there was a lot of it.
Snipey Mikey.
Cone flower purple. You're right there, Mr. Boudreau. That is what I gathered from my mom's for the petals, and I didn't realize you could also use the leaves for the tea. Which when I go to mom's next, I'm gonna go grab the leaves. And she's got a huge bush of lavender I'm gonna steal. She always cuts it down before the end of the year. And I was like, let me know when you're ready to
Does
do it.
lavender smell differently than what you would smell in like the essential oil?
Definitely.
It does. Okay.
Yep. Is
I'm not a fan of lavender, but
to pillage the community garden. Yes,
No.
that's where she goes, Joe. To pillage.
We are encouraged to forage.
Yes, it's called forage. Forage the forage. Forage
Yeah.
the community. Forage the community. That wouldn't be a right word to say, but yeah. Okay. That's done. Thank you so much for those wonderful pictures. Amazing. Oh, look at all the stuff we got going on. That was very, very cool. Thank you so much, everybody. Again, if you have photos of things that are please email them to dianescabin22@gmail.com. We really, 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 oh, there, I'll come back.
you get Mr. V Rose's pictures.
Let me go look. Let me go see. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, there it is.
Nick, did I miss your surprise?
No, because I was going to wait for you to do it. So we'll do it next time.
No.
I'm not going to do it without you here.
I'm
But
here.
she's here.
I know, but I can't. It's
Making the
I can't tell you anymore. It's
okay.
Darn it. I don't know.
Mr. V Rose.
I don't know if I can share this photo, and I might have to do it next time.
Does
Wow.
anybody-
Wow.
Hey, Greg, how are you? Really interesting, right, Diane?
It is. Man, we got to be. I wonder if I could do a share
Never.
screen.
Well, I might have once in my past, but not now.
Do I still
Like
have
the-
Great stream, even if it was out of control. Oh, Lisa, let me read something to you that while Diane's looking at that, Anthony sent me a letter and sent me a gift in the mail. He's so thoughtful. And he wrote PS on the letter. Love the way Diane, Lisa, and yourself interact on your live streams. Better than the Three Stooges. Only kidding. More like the Three Amigos.
There you go.
Isn't that sweet?
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony.
Just show us the picture on the phone. Okay, let me try.
I'm trying to share the picture now. So I'm going to
Look
the
at the picture up. He said it's banana time. Do you guys remember peanut butter jelly time with the dancing banana?
No,
Do you remember that?
I don't.
You don't remember? It's peanut butter jelly time.
Mm-mm.
I'll have to send it to you.
Alexandra, where are you from? It says, I told Mom not to cut the wild roses in the back garden. I'm hoping blooms again. You guys
see it?
Yes, this is it.
That is one big banana.
Oh,
Okay.
I hope they grow back.
God, and what is that?
You're in
It's a
Scotland.
banana.
I
What
asked
is
because it's a banana.
That's crazy.
Huh.
I asked Alexandra because in New England we sometimes call our mother Mum. So when you said Mum, I was curious if you were in New England.
So now I'm going to try to
So,
share.
Mr. Rose, do you remember peanut butter jelly time? It's peanut butter jelly time.
Oklahoma, Ken said Oklahoma.
Every
Show
time
the
we-
unpeeled photo. Mr. V. Rose, would you like to come up and run this stream?
I'm trying to get there. It takes a bit.
Did you get that in a store or something, Mr. V. Rose?
It's 3 bananas in 1 peel, he said.
It looks like it. Go back to the pic.
So now I'm going to go to that and try. How did I do that? That's crazy how I did that. Okay, share screen.
Yes, he would like to do that, Nick, says Joe Durbin.
There.
Good
Check
show.
that out. Look at that thing.
Holy
That was
cow.
before he peeled it. Look how big and fat that thing
Where
is.
did you get that? It's a Siamese banana. Where did you get it? At the store?
It's a Siamese banana.
No. Sorry.
Look at the down in the bottom of that thing. It's got 3. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. That's really cool. Let me see. Maybe I can.
We picked them off a banana plant. That's pretty
crazy,
cool.
huh? That's just funny.
Did you eat it, Mr. V. Rose?
There is your banana, Mr. V. Rose. Thank you for sharing that. That's very, very cool.
But Mr. V. Rose, did you eat it?
Hey, NC, Greg, thank you.
He's all talkative until you ask him a question, and then he goes all silent.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Boudreaux, yeah, or is it a plantain?
It looks like a plantain, kind
I
of.
know.
Double nanner.
Double nanner.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that. Broaden my
I've never
world.
either. That is very cool.
His son ate it.
My
I thought
son
it was
ate it. I
radiation.
thought it would give him radiation.
Oh, so good
Like
for your
king
kid.
instead.
Way to go.
Taste this, son. Make sure it's not poison before I take some.
That is just crazy.
That's cute.
Thank you for sharing that, Mr. V. Rose. I appreciate that. Anytime you guys have anything, and I did get it off of the email. So, Nix, thank you. That worked out really well.
Good.
And interesting. I hadn't done that where I did the share screen before, not then I figured out what it was. Well, you did ignore him all stream, and now you all want his input.
Not
Good luck.
Aw. I hope no one feels ignored.
No. I don't think so.
That's funny. Okay, I have something I need to read to you. The Fuzz sent me her mom did a book of poems. So I'll do that a little bit later. But first, what we're going to do, oh, good gosh. First, what we're going to do is we have some giveaways. And Joe Durbin is donated a 40% to Coin Bell, as well as Kelly Ray donated her winnings from last night of the 1 ounce Noah's Ark silver round. So we're going to, today's the 25th. Should have had these ready ahead of time, but I'm doing it right now. So
And that's okay. That was very nice of the people that donated.
Thank you guys for doing that. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. So we're going to do
helpful.
the letter thing. And I'm going to call it giveaway 1 and giveaway 2.
Okay.
In the private chat, I'm going to let you girls know what the giveaways letter is. I don't usually do giveaways, so I was a little behind on this.
Mr. V Rose is feeling ignored again.
Oh my goodness, he's so high maintenance lately.
Mr. B Rose, need to squish your face.
Do you need a little squeeze on the face?
Mwah! Baby, mwah!
Mwah!
Tim Chop says hi, Mr. V Rose.
It's why I'm being
Mr. V Rose, I see you.
That's perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now you're feeling the love now. These ladies are always doing what? Ladies are always doing what? Always so demanding. Well, anyway. Okay, I'm going to go into comments.
Stop touching me.
Crying?
He says, stop touching me.
How do I go to private chat? Oh, there it is.
Right up there, you click on it.
Okay. I'll let you guys know what the letters are. And then giveaway number 2.
Practicing for Gunny in Florida.
Right?
Oh. Stop touching me.
Okay. Stop touching me.
Indeed,
It's not just feeling.
They're so funny.
It's not just a feeling, is it, Mr. V Rose? No, it's not. All right, you guys ready?
More than a feeling.
So are you guys did you guys get the deal?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Gotcha. Yeah.
Mr. Doughboy sent me an email. Yeah, because I am so far behind on my live stream.
Snipey Mikey, you see a UFO?
Sniping the Mikey, how's it going? How you doing, Snipey Mikey? How you doing?
Biggie. It's so good to see you, Biggie.
How's your chat, girls? Oh, I'm not on live. Well, that would help. And
all right, it's a going.
All right, when I say the go, one guess only. How many people? We got 20 people watching.
20 people in the house.
Well, they're waiting for the giveaway.
No, it's
so much. So we're gonna go one guess only. Cap locks, okay? And upon my go. Boom, 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 boom. We're looking for a letter. Are you guys seen it yet?
Nope, I don't. Keep going.
Joe's playing with giraffes. I mean, with zebras.
Okay. Poulet's in the house.
Yes, he is. The poulet. He's got an equation there. Oh my.
I know. What is that? Does it equal a letter?
It's pi times 10 at the second power.
I still haven't seen the letter.
I win. Oh yeah.
Joe, you already are a winner.
All right. No guess. Okay, stop. I'm going to try this again. Ready, set, go. Go, go, go. First one, go, go, go. Yes, the letter, so I can give it away. No, not 10 pies. 10 to the second power, Joe. Pi times 10 to the second power. Okay, you're in. All right, good. We got a winner yet, guys? Wow, that was a good letter I picked, huh?
Yeah.
That was yeah. Letters are hard. Yes, capital letter.
That's like words are hard.
Words are hard, letters are hard.
Okay, 25 cents.
Well,
All right, stop. We're going to try it again.
you guys got to go back through the chat and look at what wasn't guessed.
Right. And ready, set, go. Go, go, go. Get it. Who has the crayons? No, we're not doing crayons today. It's a plant day. And
Stop.
we have a winner.
Yay.
Woohoo. All right. So I get to do the thing that Joe does. I wonder how this camera's going to do that. Our winning guess is E. Why is it backwards? Oh, it's
Because you
backwards.
haven't selected it.
But it's not backwards to you, right?
No, it's not backwards to us. No.
Okay. So this is for the bell. Oh, I didn't even show the bell. What in the world?
And every time I would see Big E's name go by, I wanted to almost say, stop.
Right? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Where's it go?
That's a good win there.
That's a very nice one.
That is a very good
nice.
one. Is this okay? 10 pies. He said 20 pies, and I did the stop. Where's the stop? Oh my gosh. There's a stop. There's my go. Oh, can you guys see that? Here, you know what? Let's do this. Okay. And there's a go. And here we go. We're looking for the first.
Crayons.
And there it is.
Where are the crayons?
Oh boy wins the 40% coin bell. Woohoo! Very cool. Let me fix this back again. Try to look presentable. And I should probably show the bell since, gosh, I didn't even get to see what he's winning. I don't do giveaways, see? Joe does that. There it is.
Nice.
Congratulations,
That's
Mr.
lovely.
Congratulations. That's a pretty bell.
It
It's a very
is a
good bell.
40%. What did he tell me? 40% Ike.
Ah,
Like
Mr.
that.
Doughboy, congratulations.
So that's going to Mr.
Okay,
Doughboy.
that's very acceptable.
Mr. Doughboy. Mr. Doughboy. You know, that's kind of appropriate. Didn't that work out really interesting? Because you know what? He gave us a bunch of stuff to give away at the beginning of the.
Oh, good.
Remember? Yeah.
Oh, yes, and I have one right here to show. Whoops. The rose he made.
That's right. The rose. That's right.
I love this thing. And
I
I
love
put it right here on my trophy.
So, Mr. Doughboy, this is coming to you. Isn't this cool? I should put his pin on.
Yes, well, he's in the Channel Hall of Fame as well.
Right.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool.
This is the last name. Pillsbury.
All right. Now, this is from Kelly Ray, the next one. And this was the 100 like giveaway that she got last night.
That would be the first name, Can.
To what?
Is Pillsbury his last name, but I think that's Pillsbury Doughboy.
Right.
Uh-oh, semantic police back on patrol.
Right.
Sorry.
You guys see that? Look at there. It's a Noah's Ark silver round.
That is beautiful. So
Yeah,
pretty.
pretty.
The next
I love
giveaway.
those rounds.
Kelly Ray couldn't be here. She wanted to be part of it. And this
Oh,
is her way of being able to be a part of it.
nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Very cool. So, are you guys ready? I got to go back to live stream.
Yes, that's very nice of her.
Mr.
All right.
Like baby.
And are you ready? Do this again. Ready, set, go.
Go.
Do, 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 do. And
Joe.
we're waiting, we're looking. Mr. V. Breeze is here.
Yeah, Can. You should be playing.
Anybody
Okay, I
else?
don't see it.
Oh, I don't even know what that
Okay, you should play. Why don't you play?
Yeah. I don't even know what that is, Department of Numismatic. That is beyond my mathematical education. It's some gigahertz.
Radio frequency, I do believe.
radio frequency, RF radio frequency, 1.497 gigahertz. Okay. All right, let's try it again. You guys ready? Go. We're looking for a letter. We need to get a letter so you can win this coin. And we have a
Winner, winner, winner.
winner. We got a winner.
Winner.
All right. So the letter we're looking for is D.
Okay, not in the frame. There we go.
So let's go find out who the winner is. The first letter D. There's the stop. There's my go. I got to go to one person. There we can see this better. You're right, Joe. This camera does weird things to the screen. There's the go. And we're looking for the first letter D. Oh, and there it is. Alexander Smith from where? Scotland. He's from
Scotland.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Alex.
Your dad is.
I just shipped you a package, so now what are we gonna do?
Well, now you're lucky too.
Said my dad, lucky, yeah. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. And you know, we got some interesting things coming up soon. I've just about got everything figured out, girls, on our mental lip balm.
Oh, good. I can't wait for that.
Yes. And I'm
I'm looking forward to that too.
all
Me
I have to
too.
do now is do the labels and then we can ship them out.
Awesome. And then Lisa and I are going to do a video making the tinctures, right?
Yeah. Yep. I do our stuff.
Yep. So we got that coming up. We're probably going to do something about daisies and find some information up
That's
on daisies.
interesting. Hmm.
That's going to be a huge one. Also, too, goldenrod is popping up all over the place.
Everywhere. And a lot of people have allergies.
I know that pregnant women should not drink it because it will abort.
Oh.
Yeah. So we could
didn't
go
know
that morning after
didn't know that.
goldenrod.
Huh.
I wouldn't do it though.
That's
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, Diane.
What?
very
That
interesting.
ship has sailed. No worries.
Right, right. That ship has definitely sailed, but you know, for the younger crowd. But the Buzz's mama wrote a poem book,
Oh, yes.
and she sent me one of the. Let me see. Let me go to her email. She sent it to me. Oh, she's gonna send me the book. Wow, very cool.
That's very nice.
That is very nice.
Thank you, Mr. V. Rose, too.
Where did she say? There's a story behind it. Here's the poem my mom wrote about me. Okay, it was in passing thing. There's more information about that. She says I could read it. It was a passing thing, but thank you. I'm sorry I sent. Oh, she sent it to me twice. I don't mind. But there was a story behind it, and I'm not going to take the time, but I'm just going to read it. It's very interesting. And her mom did publish an entire book
Wow.
Good.
of poems. So isn't that cool?
Very
It
cool.
says it's called Compassion. It lies somewhere beneath the heart, as a seed beneath the snow. It is of no purpose to the body. It is neither food nor strength nor wisdom. It must be brought forth, not without some effort. It is a struggle between mind and heart, as it lies silently, waiting to be called upon, to be given from one human to another living being. It will not be given by selfishness, for the selfish will not know of its existence. It will not be taken by force, for the thief cannot find it. It is, if it is smothered, it will wither and die, and in the end be wasted like flesh and bones. But if it is freely and lovingly given, like the flower that bursts forth in spring, it will blossom into hope of the receiver, and for the gift of compassion, self-worth to the giver.
That's so lovely.
Talking about love, right?
Compassion, yeah.
Compassion.
Compassion. How true, isn't it?
So
How
true.
So in closing, don't forget.
I'd like a copy of that.
Yeah, that's very pretty.
That's very nice.
Okay, I'll get.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. I'm sure she wouldn't mind me sharing that.
No,
But
but
thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate all the interaction and the group today. And I'm so glad that you were able to make it too.
I'm glad you got here. Can I mention one thing, Diane?
Sure.
Again tonight, the Tribe channel at 8:00.
8 o'clock Eastern.
Yes.
Okay.
And 7 Central.
Right.
Thank you.
I am looking. Wait a second. I got to close something out here. I do have the link for Can. I did have it.
I thought I had it as well. Heather's chubby hubby. Good
There
day.
he is.
Ooh.
Oh, Heather's chubby hubby. Sorry you didn't make it.
Yeah, stop by don't forget to stop by the Tribe.
We'll see you tonight, Heather's chubby hubby, right?
Right. Right.
Hi,
Okay,
Kathy.
there we go.
Good to see you.
My notebook had to come up so I can find it.
Oh.
Okay, now I know I have the Tribe in here somewhere.
Oh, deferred.
There it is. Here we go. There it is. Tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern
And thank
time.
you, Mr. Doughboy.
And then, of course, we got Joe's auction tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
3 p.m. Eastern.
3 p.m. Yep, 3 p.m. Eastern. And of course, there's Coin Up at 7.
And what an auction last night. Holy cow.
We had so much fun, didn't we?
Wow. And Can's auction too. Beautiful.
Monday, yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I'm loving what I've got.
I'm really impressed with what I've been seeing lately in these auctions.
Yeah,
people are having a great time.
They are having a great time. We're all having a great time. And I'm just not drinking enough water. I need more bottles.
I know.
Well, there is the interstate.
Yes, there is. Yes. So I'll just start pouring water bottles. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna get you one of those orange vests, and you'd be beside the road with your bag.
Hey, I'm not
No kidding. Absolutely.
I would not be about that. I think
Coins.
that would be smart because I would be making money and then buying coins, and then everybody that's laughing at me going by on the highway, I'm going to be like,
and it's 100% profit.
Right, exactly, Diane. That's true.
Yeah,
that's very true. Patriots
Mom.
It's too hot, Nick.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Well, we're gonna just call it a night. Lisa, awesome. I'm glad you made it. I was hoping.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, it was so good. Sorry, missed last week. Sorry about earlier this week. But you know what? We were here today, and it turned out fun. We made some tincture. We got some tinctured vitamins going on, and I'm excited about that because now I can start taking it. And instead of trying to go out and find my
and drink the tea that it's already made.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Although the stinging nettle tea is quite refreshing. I have found. At least I think so. But I don't add nothing and I don't mind bitter. By the way, the more the bitter the plant tastes, the more medicinal purposes it has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just a heads up, some things, but there's some other things coming. There's lots of flowers. We're going to investigate. I'm going to investigate some of that, do some rearranging and get some things going and be more proactive. I'm going to take some of these videos we've done and break it down to simple, easy to learn videos that is a lot shorter than an hour and a half to 2 hours or whatever.
That's so we got a lot of, I like that idea.
There's a lot of good things getting ready to come about.
Yes.
On the channel. It is harvest time. It is fall time. And yes, Mr. Boudreaux, I definitely do a live video. Maybe I could go outside. I don't know if I can go outside because I can't do live on my phone. It has to be a video. So I don't know. I don't know how I'll work that out. Unless somehow I can plug it into where I'm sitting. My deck needs work. We've got some issues with the deck that there's a lot of stuff that we're still in the preparations of repairing around the house, but we had a really, really beautiful deck that I could have probably plugged in the computer and done stuff outside. But then you've got the critter noises too. So I don't know. We'll see what we
Diane.
can.
Well, it's nature.
Too hot.
Well, it can be. Right now, it's not.
Okay.
And then the one deck in the back, which that needs a lot of repair because that for several years while we were not here, it was not taken care of. And so, of course, after a period of time too, wood, it falls apart and it has to be replaced. So we're in the process of that. So it's not a very safe, but there's a lot of shade back there.
Kathy would like to know, did you ever get your rock garden, Diane?
Did I ever get my rock garden? I do have a rock garden. I guess I don't know what you mean, Kathy.
Paul has a great idea.
Joey should set up the outdoor studio for a show. Yeah, Joey should do
Great
that.
idea. Great project with Joe.
Do that. Joe, you need more on your plate.
You need to do that, Joe. You need another project.
Do the live. Oh, I could do it through StreamYards is how you would do that, Big E?
Yes,
phone?
phone. Yeah, that's what I was going to do upstairs until my thing broke, my camera stand.
So I could set up the stream
through
StreamYards.
Yes.
I'm going to need to talk to somebody to be able to figure that out because I can get on StreamYards if somebody sends me the link, and I've done that before.
You can send it to yourself to your email and then just open it up on your phone and then click the link and you'll be right there.
Oh, that could be cool.
I think that just opens up a whole new level.
It's easy peasy. It's just as easy as that. Easy peasy. That's all you do is click on the link and you're
Girls,
there.
we could go shopping in these really cool shops and do that.
I think we should.
Yeah. So that's how I was going to record upstairs, but my camera stand broke. So I was just going to record from the phone live.
Great ideas. Oh, I didn't know that's how you could do that.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah, we go on field trips.
Mr. Doughboy has more than one feeling. You're very fortunate, Mr. Doughboy. Will you send in the double die ho pack for grading,
Don't
Joey?
put Polly back in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, fabulous idea.
I think that's a great idea. You know what? We're going to work on that. You know what? Sky's the limit of what we could do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But for now, we're going to say adios. It's 3:45, and I got to go get a car with a new set of tires on it.
Yay.
New tires in my car today, girls.
Awesome.
Yes. So, and yeah, I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, and Joe was just up here a minute ago, like, okay, we got to go. So yeah, he's saying, okay, girl. And yeah, so thank you guys so much. Tuesday, the 30th.
We'll see you tonight at the tribe.
That's right. That's right. And he has a 2 and probably just used up one of them. Oh, poor Doughboy. Well, now he's down to one feeling.
Oh, well, because he sent you a video, but we can look at it maybe next week.
Who did?
Mr. Doughboy.
Oh, we could show that next week.
We can show it next week. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
We'll
see,
put it on the agenda.
email's right there on the screen. Diane'sCabin22@gmail.com. You got photos of stuff that's going on in your yard and in your world beyond coins. And you got videos you want to share. Please,
I know,
we'll show those videos. We'll show those. I love doing that stuff. That is very cool. And girls, we're going to work on that thing the 30th next week. It is the last Tuesday of the month.
Yay!
Can you believe it? It's already the end of August. I
No, because winter's coming.
Shh.
I know.
I'm going to put duct tape on your mouth.
I don't know. It's like 90 degrees here. I'm not thinking winter.
No, I'm not there yet. But you know what? That's I'm sorry, Nix. Did I hurt your?
No, absolutely not. Sometimes I probably should have duct tape on my mouth. Right now.
We're not talking winter. We're not.
Right
We're going to have fall first, honey. We're going to enjoy fall.
Yes, that's true. I know, but when you live in New England, it's like, okay, summer and winter.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, no, we do have a fall, but it's what bothers us in New England is getting dark so early because it'll start getting dark at 4:00 in the afternoon. And that's depressing.
Yes.
No kidding.
It's starting to get dark right now.
Is it really?
Yeah, Mr. Doughboy.
It's 4:45.
Isn't that right?
Well, yeah.
It is. So in probably next week or so, when we turn the turn the clocks back or up? I can't remember.
That's not until the end of October.
The sun, yes, it's starting to get dark right now. So when I look outside, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to
And I
go.
still have the sun shining.
Yep.
And I'm an hour
It's
behind.
starting to, Mr. Jobo says it's starting to get dark. Yeah.
Wow, you get dark really early because
Yeah. So in the winter, I'm talking 4 o'clock, pitch black, dark, like it's midnight. That's how dark it is.
That's me.
Yeah.
That would be kind of depressing.
It is, and that's why they say in New England that a lot of people are very vitamin D. They need vitamin D deficient because we don't get as much sun. So we see the sun first, and it goes down first here. So,
well, we're still light at 8:30 at night, 9 o'clock, give or take.
Yeah.
Unthinkable, says Joe. Trust our neck chat. Cha-ching.
Unretractable. My God.
Kathy, it's true.
That's true. Okay.
Okay.
We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. And yeah, we're gonna do something special. And yeah, we got mental lip balm coming and probably mental pit balm.
That's gonna be fun. And we have costumes. Kinda.
Hey, what am I gonna do with you?
Hi, John.
Don't listen to Nick. She knows not what she's talking about.
We got to give him a little bit of a tease. Okay, duct tape. Where's the duct tape?
Right.
Kathy's going to have a blessed
Ay.
5 later, it's falling apart.
Tell us more. What do you want to know?
Hi, John. We're on our way out the door. Sorry.
Didn't she sign an exclusion clause?
Non-disclosure. Nick, non-disclosure.
Non-disclosure. Yeah, that's what it was. Your words are hard.
Words are so hard. Except
They
for
really
me,
are.
Right, Joe? Except for me.
Anyway, guys, have a wonderful. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming in, everybody. We appreciate you. Be sweet. Be nice. People are worth it. Pay it forward. You'll be glad you did.